guys, welcome back. I am here with a little tip. As you can see from the title, I kind of figured something out and I kind of want to share it with you guys. Now, you might have seen other people do this. I don't know, but like I am insanely proud of myself, so just like let me live. So I don't know if you guys remember, I was telling in one of the previous videos that lately all of my concealers have been creasing, no matter which one I use, no matter if I already know that they are crease proof. And that's because of the mask that I'm wearing. I think that's what it is, with, you know, the air going up when I'm talking or whatever behind the mask. So every single one of them has been creasing. They have not been doing well. Even my Jordana concealer, which never creases and doesn't need to be set. So, oh yeah, and also my foundations have been like, you know, a freaking mess. Anyway, last week I only did a half a day, and so I kind of wanted to experiment a little bit. I don't know, I think maybe I was a little bit frustrated, so I decided to do something that I had never done before, and it worked really, really well. So I'm gonna show you what I did today. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm gonna be wearing makeup for no damn reason, but it doesn't matter because we do that anyway. So this tip, or trick rather, involves setting spray, right? And it might seem like a lot, but I promise it's not. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply our foundation with setting spray. And for that, you're gonna need an actual, not setting spray, I'm sorry, I should have said fixing spray, because setting spray and fixing sprays are different, right? So a setting spray is, okay, so I have two here. So this is a setting spray and this is a fixing spray. The difference between a setting spray and a fixing spray is that a fixing spray contains polymers, and polymers are kind of, for lack of a better term, they're kind of like plastics, but they're not plastics, so don't get hype. They're polymers. They form a film over your skin, and that's what holds your makeup in place. A fixing spray melts the makeup together, makes it look less powdery. Not a fixing spray, sorry. We use the term so interchangeable that I forget. A setting spray melts your makeup together and makes it look less powdery. But a fixing spray is what you're going to use if you want your foundation to stay all freaking day. Now that we got that out of the way, now how to choose a fixing spray versus a setting spray. If you're looking for a fixing spray, one of the first 4 ingredients is going to be alcohol. Once again, do not get hype. Alcohol is a solvent, right? And what that does is, because the polymers want to come together and they want to form a barrier, you need a solvent to keep them separated until you're ready to put the product on your face. Once you spray the product on your face, and the alcohol is going to evaporate, because that's just what alcohol does when it hits air. The alcohol evaporates, and then the polymers will come together to form that film that keeps your foundation in place. Science lesson over. Okay. Now, for this trick, what I'm doing is I put my under eye concealer on already, which is something that I would normally do anyway if I'm not going for a very brightened look. But it is imperative when doing this that you put your under eye concealer on first. Yo, I am sorry. I literally woke up like 20 minutes ago, and I knew that if I didn't do this video now, my lazy ass wasn't going to do nothing for the rest of the day. All right. So the other day when I did this, I used the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. The shade that I'm in is 60 Warm Ochre, so 60 WO. Yeah, I got over it. That is, in fact, my shade, so I got over it. But yeah. This is the foundation that I use. It could work with other foundations. I haven't tried. I wouldn't try with the Ilia foundation, simply because the Ilia foundation is such a thin formulation that the way that I'm doing this, it wouldn't work very well. And also, you're going to need a dry sponge, not a wet sponge, a dry sponge. So what I do is I take the fixing spray. This is the Giorgio Armani Prima spray. I like this one. It is extremely expensive. I believe this was $70. I do have a Luxor Lame on it, and it's a wonderful fixing spray. It is $70, but I'm sure you can find a cheaper one. Fixing sprays tend to be more expensive than regular setting sprays though, just because they probably do more. So what you want to do is you want to saturate your entire face. Let me pump that real quick to make sure the nozzle is working. What you want to do is you want to saturate your entire face, and we're going to be moving quickly, so I'm not going to be talking. So just watch. Okay, so that is layer number one. Now, you want to work quickly because a fixing spray, it wants to dry quickly, and if you work too slowly, then you may not get the benefit that we're looking for in this, you know, experiment. Now, we're going to go in with like a second layer, but we're going to be less hype about it, not as much as the first one. So this is about as much as I'm going to do. You guys know this is, generally speaking, the level of coverage that I like. And so at the end of putting on your makeup, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same, it's damp right now with the setting spray. So I'm going to go over my under eyes with it. And then a little bit of setting spray that's on here right now is what's going to keep my under eyes in place for the rest of the day. Lastly, well, not lastly, but now I'm going to go in. This is like my second to last step. I'm going to go in with my Givenchy powder. I'm using as matte of a powder as I can find. So that's the Givenchy. So a fixing spray also stops your foundation from looking overly powdery as well. So now my final step is going to be, oopsies, where did I take that from? There. So now my final step is going to be one last going over with the fixing spray. And that's it, guys. Really quick, really easy. Oh, I forgot to set my under eyes. I'm also going to set my under eyes with the what's it called? I just freaking used it. I need help. With the Givenchy powder. And this is it, guys. Really quick, really easy. And when I did this the other day, my foundation usually comes off completely under the mask by the time I come home. All of this right here is gone. When I did this the other day, I had very minimal. It looked like a normal wear test, you know, of a foundation that's neither too oily or too dry. It looked like I had worn it for 8 hours and it had started to get a little bit oily, and that was it. But especially the concealer did not move, and I was just like, yo, what's up? So I am really happy with this whole method. And if I wasn't so lazy, I'd probably do it every morning. But it does take a little bit of time, so I'm not here for all of that. But yeah, guys, it works really well. If you guys try this and it works for you, let me know. If it doesn't work, let me know also, because I want to know. Once again, you're going to be using a fixing spray, not a setting spray. And unfortunately, a lot of sprays don't say on the bottle that they're fixing sprays. You're gonna have to look for the ingredients. So once again, one of the top 4 ingredients in a fixing spray is going to be alcohol. Once again, alcohol is a solvent. It holds the polymers apart until it's time for them to come together to make your makeup last forever. So if you're going to be looking for a fixing spray, so the Giorgio Armani one says right here, Makeup Fix It, letting you know that it is a fixing spray. So just remember to look out for alcohol being one of the top 4 ingredients, and then you will know that it's a fixing spray. But yeah, guys, once again, tell me if you try this. Tell me if it works for you. Tell me if it doesn't work for you. But as usual, it's been real, it's been fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.